The second episode of Season 2 of The Twilight Zone was the episode titled Downtime. With the episode actually being written by Jordan Peele, I had high hopes and was expecting good things from the creator of Us and Get Out. So, how does Jordan Peele's creative direction compare to many of the other episodes that we've been given since the launch of the reboot? Well, let's find out. Before I go ahead, make sure you go over to my Twitter @BrainPilot_ and tweet me what show or movie you'd like me to review next. So without further ado, I'm BrainPilot and here is a review of the Twilight Zone Season 2 Downtime. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers, so watch with caution. Morena Baccarin plays the main character in this episode, Michelle. From the off, we're introduced to this world that we know is not a reality, and is in fact an scapegoat for many people to be able to live out an alternate life in a dreamlike state. This is rather different to how we normally see a story like this unfold. I thought we were going to be in for a 30-minute ride where it was revealed to us at the end that the world that Michelle was living in was in fact not a reality. However, instead, we were given this reveal within the first 10 minutes of the episode. It was a different take, but I feel it most certainly worked, as that was not the point of the episode. The point was in fact that many people wish for their dreams to be a reality, but the price of that is that the reality that once was then becomes a dream. With regards to the piece of tech that was allowing the subjects to be able to enter this state, if I'm being honest, it felt like something you'd see more in a Black Mirror episode, or a story from Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams, rather than what we've come to understand the Twilight Zone is as a show. However, I do understand that in the Twilight Zone anything is possible, so it's plausible that a piece of tech like this would exist. The episode mainly centered around the character Michelle coming to terms and escaping the reality that all of the customer service team are trying to get her to go back to, her life as Phineas, who had in fact suffered a heart attack and was in a coma. Out of all of the people in this state, Michelle was in fact an anomaly, and nobody had ever experienced forgetting reality, to the point where people are told that one of the rules is to not break character of the person that they're being in the dream. I thought that was a great way of subtly showing that this is something that hasn't been experienced before. People are still aware of their reality. The way Downtime was symbolized in the map was great. It was a haunting planet-like shape with a bright light symbolizing a watching eye. Every person would look up, and it was almost as if they were sucked back into the reality that they all didn't really want to go back to. It was a haunting way of showing the reality, especially with the lady rushing around asking how long was left. With regards to Baccarin, I thought she delivered a very good performance considering it was a character piece about her coming to terms with the fact that the life that she believed didn't actually exist, nor did she. The promotion that she felt she'd worked her whole life for didn't even matter, as it was all inputted in a system and just churned out the narrative for her to follow. Some of the acting was a little stale at points, but I feel she did the best with what she was given. She did a good job, but I think she could have been replaceable. With whom, I don't really know, but it wasn't a standout performance. Something that I thought was quite interesting in the episode, and was something that I felt like I saw happen in the movie Her, was that the creations that we humans make have the possibility of being able to outlive and grow far superior to what we were, or what we even designed them to be. Like in the movie Her, Samantha went to a higher place, and in this episode, Michelle outgrew her host and didn't need Phineas to be able to survive in the world. In this instance, it made the dream a reality, but in a way that nobody ever expected it to be. Overall, I think this was an enjoyable watch. Jordan Peele has contributed to the Twilight Zone, other than just being the narrator, and I'm glad he did. At points, I did feel as though the episode was a little slow, and needed to be picked up, but it made a thought-provoking, enjoyable 30 minutes of television. I'd highly recommend watching this episode if you haven't. However, I would say that the first episode, Meet in the Middle, is the best in Season 2 so far, but I'm only 2 episodes in. So, there you have it, what I thought of the episode Downtime. What did you think of this episode? Did you enjoy it? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.